welcome back to Part of My Imagination. My name's Jasmine, and today I'm going to, today I'm going to be doing a book haul. Anyways, over the month of June, I did pick up some books. And I'm going to show you what I got. Alright, so the first set of books... Calm down. Calm down. There go the books again, you know, falling in my video. Alright, so the first book that I picked up, Don't Come For Me, is Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I have never read this book. And I know it's like one of those books that you read in high school. So when I was in high school, we had groups, and each group got a book. So, like, yeah, this was mandatory reading, but I actually remember the book that I have. It's on my shelf. And that was Jodi Pickett, Plain Truth. And that book made me cry. So, like, yeah. And that was my senior, was it? No, it was my junior year. But, yes, I never read this book. I seen it. I got all the books that I'm about to show you for this pile. I got from my local Goodwill. So, I picked this up. Alright, the next book that I picked up was Empress by Corinne Miller. I seen this cover and I was like, that looks so good. But the series is called the God Speaker series. I know it looks like to be a trilogy, so I really can't wait to pick this up. This book is about a girl that is born into slavery, and her family is a part of, or gets torn apart because of violence and poverty. So that's pretty much all I know. That's all I want to know about it. And if you have read this, let me know down in the comments below if it's actually any good. The next two books that I picked up were actually mangas, and that is Trigun. It's by, I don't know why I try to say these because I don't know how to say them. Yasuhiro, there it is. Yasuhiro Nightow. And I did watch Trigun. If you've never seen Trigun, like... what are you doing with your life? The next book that I picked up was A Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott. And I honestly picked it up because of this book cover. The next book that I picked up was The Lion Game by Ruth Ware. I do have another Ruth Ware. Ow. God. I do have another Ruth Ware book. I haven't read it. And that is The Death of Mrs. Westaway. I don't really know what this is about because I know that it is a suspense novel or thriller. And I don't want to be spoiled, so I'm going to go into it not knowing. Yes.
Yeah.
For me? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I am so cute. Alright, the next book that I picked up was The Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. See you later. I already have this book, but I don't like the mass market one. At that same thrift store, I found a Thousand Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. I think I'm saying that right. So there is a group chat to the POC page, Read in Color. We have a group chat on there, and there was somebody on there that was recommending this author. The next one that I picked up was The Tale of Pooh and The Tea of Piglet by Benjamin Hoff. I don't know what these are about, but I've seen them and I thought they were so cute. But I know they have to do with some type of Japanese. Don't come for me. I'm just going to say Asian because I can't remember if it's Japanese or what am I trying to say? Chinese. Alright, the next book that I picked up was The School for Good and Evil. This is the second book in the series. And it's by Soman Chanchi. Alright, the next pile of books that I picked up were books that I got at Half Price Books was having a warehouse sale. And I picked these books up from that sale. And they were doing the fill a bag for $25 or whatever. And the first book that I picked up was The Perfect Stranger by Megan Miranda. I know she's the author for All the Missing Girls. I've never read any of her books. I've seen this. The next two books that I picked up were were Sarah Dessen books, and this is Along for the Ride and Just Listen. So I have been reading a lot of fantasy and sci-fi, so I decided that I needed to put some more romance on my shelves. Granted, my books are wrapped, so I wouldn't even be able to like pick something and be like, I'm gonna read that. Thing was Fateful Place by Tana French, and she is the author that wrote In the Woods. I don't have that book. Alright, the next set of books I picked up from Barnes & Noble and my local comic book store, because I picked up 3 graphic novels. And the first one is The Handmaid Tale by Margaret Atwood. I did not have this book. I have the graphic novel, but I wanted to read this while also following along in the graphic novel because, I don't know, it made sense in my mind. And the next one I picked up in that deal was The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini, which is also the author that I picked up. I picked this up per that recommendation to me. Also from that table, I picked up The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I do know that this is supposed to be the first in, this is like the first book before Cersei. Okay, so the next book that I picked up was I Want to Be Where You Are by Kristina Forrest. Obviously I follow her on Twitter. I've been anticipating this book, and this is basically a coming of age story. That's pretty much all that I know about it, and that's kind of all I want to know about it. I'm super excited to pick this up. This is actually not for me. I picked this up for my kids, and that is Spider-Man. This is Miles Morales, and they seen it and they keep saying Black Spider-Man, and I'm like, here's not Black Spider-Man, his name is Miles Morales. But anyways, I picked this graphic novel up for them because they love Spider-Man. I know that they can't read, but I can totally read it to them, so it's a win-win. Alright, and the last book that I picked up from Barnes & Noble is Right Fertility, Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Racism by Robin DiAngelo. This is self-explanatory. I shouldn't have to tell you why. Okay, and the next graphic novels that I picked up from my comic book store, or these are technically comics, they're bind-ups, but you know, whatever. That is A Gotham Academy by Bethany Colin and a few other authors. And anyways, and the last one that I picked up was Shuri. Obviously Black Panther. This was written by Nnedi Okorafor. I always say her name wrong. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. The author that wrote Binti. Alright, the next books that I picked up is Death Note by Tsunumi Oba. And this is volumes 11 and 12 and 9 and 10. So yeah, I picked these up because I wanted the black edition. And if you don't know what Death Note is about, it is basically about a book where you can write someone's name and they are going to die within, I think it's 2 minutes or something like that. Or you can specifically lay out how you want them to die and they will die. Yeah, it's crazy. I've watched the anime. I've read this before. The next book I picked up was The Girl in Red by Christina Henry, and this is a Red Rising. Oh my god, I'm hooked. This is a Little Red Riding Hood retelling, and I picked this book up because, where is it at? It said, there was a line that I seen and I was like, I have to pick this book up. And it is, Red doesn't like to think of herself as a killer, but she isn't about to let herself get eaten just because she is a woman alone in the woods. Alright, and the last book that I picked up was A Way of Shadows by Brent Weeks. And I picked this up per the recommendation of Dominic over at Reading Fandom. I will have his channel linked up here so you can check him out because he does phenomenal reviews without spoiling the whole book. And this book is basically about a guy named Durzo Blit, and he is assassination. He is one of the best assassins in the city that he is from. And the way Dominic explained it, it just sounded so phenomenal that I had to pick it up. and he's about to review the third one. I just know it. So I definitely need to jump into this trilogy as soon as possible, and I just can't wait. Alright, that's what I have for you guys today. This is the last of the book haul. I am hoping not to buy any more books because I literally do not have any more space for them. So, if you enjoyed any of these books or you didn't enjoy any of these books, let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, tell me what I should try to pick up soon, even though all my books are wrapped. Anyways, that's all that I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, don't give it a thumbs up, give it a dislike so I can get that interaction.